Alright, recording. Hello everyone, this is the Mega2 Gamer here. Welcome to Metroid Prime 1 of the Metroid Prime Trilogy series, episode 11. In the last episode, we had just destroyed the Regirock Transformer lookalike, Thardis, who had just given us the Spider Ball. And it's been a long time since we actually had a Morph Ball upgrade. I also like to mention from the last fight that in the Japanese and European versions of this game, he actually does a lot more ground quakes than the US version does. So it's just something interesting to point out. But anyways, I also like to point out that these guys may be called the Flying Pirates, but in Magma Caverns, they're not called the Frying Pirates. Get it? But anyways, there actually is going to be, different versions of these guys later on, but I'm not going to spoil who they're going to be because the area is pretty special to me, so I'm not going to spoil that too much. But anyways, in this episode we actually need to get a new beam. Yes, we need to get the ice beam. And it's all the way over at Chozo, so I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, that is so far. You mean to tell me I have to go all the way back to that main entrance to here? I guess the north entrance to get here? I'm like, no, actually it's not that hard. It's actually not that hard to get here. So, yeah, and there's actually a couple of things that I can get from Magma Caverns, or at least one thing. There are these power conduits that I can go ahead and power up right now. As you can see right here, this machine right here, it actually has no power. So in order to power that up, we need to go ahead and charge them up with our wave beam. And there we go. So now it's all powered up and we can go ahead and do the puzzle. Now, this puzzle kind of also is reminiscent from the one over at Chozo Ruins. Like, right after we defeated the incinerator drone, there was actually a puzzle that we could do. Well, anyways, the one thing that I like to point out is that it's also timed, just like this one. So, yeah, it's just something interesting to point out. There's not too many, like, timed puzzles, especially ones that come in threes like these. And not to mention also that it also requires some kind of powering, objective here. Like in this case, you actually need to power the conduits, and in the other one, you actually need to get into the bomb slots to actually power up the system. So it's pretty interesting how they got different puzzles like these. It's not a hard puzzle, it's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is just, go to one where, the lava is gone. You can just go ahead and go in there and scan, each of these channel doors. But anyways, that is actually the last of the ones that we need to scan here. And that should take us to our very own expansion. I'm not going to say what it is. But like I said, it is reminiscent from the Chozo Ruins. You know why? Because the puzzle in the Chozo Ruins is also the energy tank. Aha! See? So, I was making sense. I was making some good sense right there. So now let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's get out of this puzzle. It's probably too hot in there anyway. I don't want Samus to get roasted. Although, as much as I do love my salmon medium well, I don't want this salmon to be roasted. Let's go ahead and destroy this puddle spore. And get away from all these burrowers. Can I actually get across here without destroying these guys? You could, but then eventually they attack you and it's like, whatever. Whatever game, I'll get across these guys. Ah! Why am I messing up something right here? Yeah, no big deal. We got plenty of health anyway. And that's my dog. That's my brother's dog in the background, Dexter. So don't mind him. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get out of here real quick. And yeah, basically we have to go ahead and shoot missiles at these things so that way they drop down. They're pretty much like stalactites a little bit. So they make a little platform to get across here. Even though it's kind of pointless right now because I'm in lava again. And I'm roasting my salmon, which is not what I intended to do here. Dexter, can you please stop? Whatever. He's not gonna. So I was saying, he's not going to listen to me because I'm not his owner. Oh, I'm really sorry about that, guys. Anyways, this right here is just a little shortcut on the way to the chozo ruins. So, you know, there's not really much to say about this area. Like, all this really does is just a little backtracking area. Alright. We'll go ahead and continue moving on this area. Get past all these beetles, all these zoomers, all of these enemies that we don't really need to kill, we just kind of skip them. This enemy is not hard, but like I said, it's just a lot faster to just get away from them. Alright. Now there are actually going to be a couple of things that I want to go get, especially since I got the spider ball upgrade, so now we're actually getting on those magnetic rails in the game. And we are missing a lot of missiles anyway, so we might as well. Only got 70 missiles. And there are 255 missiles in the game. Moving on, moving on. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and get our missile expansion. And we'll go ahead and get on this magnetic rail and get out of here. Now, we do not actually have to go into this area, but if you want, there's actually something really cool that you can get here. But you need at least 36 missiles. And especially if you're going for 100%, I highly recommend that you go to this area. Now, these things are made of brimstone, and they actually require at least 3 missiles to destroy them. So that means that you only need a minimum of 36 missiles to destroy 3 floors of these. Alright. There's also another enemy that we need to scan here. If you can come out real soon. Alright, there they are. So, these things are called the plated puffers. So, these things actually cannot be destroyed by normal beams, and one of them was being a jerk and knocked me into the water. So, and Samus, even though, you know, I like to call her Salmon because, like, in Melee, they keep chanting her name, Salmon, Salmon, Salmon. Well, Mrs. Salmon right here can't swim for crap. She can't walk in water for crap with this damn suit. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy all these Brimstones. Mr. Brimstone, Fred Brimstone. Destroy all of them. Now, did I scan these guys yet? Well, I actually did scan them, you know, off screen in another episode. Those are actually called the Oculus. Basically, they are impervious to damage. If you shoot at them, yeah, basically the beams will bounce right off of them. Like, see? Right here. They're called Oculus. So, as far as I know, they cannot really be destroyed. Can they? No. They can't. So, basically, you want to try and avoid shooting them because basically you'll be wasting a missile. And you do not want to do that. Especially if you're running low on missiles and you're doing this puzzle. Let's go ahead and destroy all of them. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. And there we go. That's all of them. And here we have our very own Wavebuster. Like I said, it's not really required, it's just a pretty cool expansion that you can get for your beam. It's basically Wavebuster's answer to Power Beam's missile, Super Missile. So basically it can shock things, which I'll show off later on, but it wastes a lot of missiles, so I'm not really going to show it off yet. Maybe when I get like 130 missiles, I'll probably show it off sometime in the future. So, but it's a pretty cool beam. I like it. It's pretty cool. And it also homes on the enemy too, so I'll be showing that off too. Anyways, it's a lot of backtracking. But it is an exploration game. This is, I would definitely classify this game as a first-person shooter adventure kind of game. Like, I don't even consider it as, like, you know, 100% FPS. It's like, it's got a lot of exploration to it. I'll tell you that much. Like, it puts a lot of emphasis on atmosphere, which is really amazing concept for this game. Especially since if you play Super Metroid, you know, one of the main things about the game was the atmosphere, all the things that you collect, and all these missions. Some of which that you do not know, you kind of just figure out as you go. Like what you need to do. So, yeah. And yeah, this geyser actually used to have poison water, but right now it's got clean water, so we can go ahead and go in. And the thing is, like, even after you defeat the Flogger boss, well, you still cannot really do anything here without a Spiral Balls if you want to get this missile expansion. So that's the reason why I didn't go back here right after I defeated the Flogger boss. That, and it would have been like a really long distance away to try to get back here anyway. And what time are we at? We're at 16 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and find a save station and call an episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the MegaT Gamer here. We had just gotten the Wavebuster by completing that ridiculous 36 missile puzzle. So in the next episode, I will probably show eventually like what the Wavebuster can do. And eventually we might just get our very own Ice Beam. So I'll see you guys